Although building this porch seemed to be a smaller project compared to the house build, it has definitely proven to have its own laundry list of obstacles. It seems like Mother Nature gets a kick out of watching us struggle to get the gabled siding installed. Well, Mother Nature, not this time. Not this time. We are so glad to finally have this big project behind us. So yesterday we thought we were gonna get a lot more done, and we're hoping that we could get all this siding up, but of course the staple gun messed up, so it took us a lot longer to get all that underlayment up.
So this morning we're gonna try to get out here and get as much of this stuff knocked out as we can. We've got rain that's supposed to be here in a couple of hours. The wind's already picking up. Not sure how far we can make it, but we're just gonna go as far as we can get.
The wind's already at about 50 to 20 miles an hour, so this ought to be fun.
But it's gusty. It like comes and stays for a while and goes, so maybe we'll have enough of a break to get it all up there.
And it's really not cold, so that's also a perk. All right, well, let's just try and get her up then. This is where we got to yesterday, and obviously it's not that far, but these are 4-foot sheets, so it'll go pretty quick. This first piece took us probably the longest just because we had to make all those little weird cuts on it. So if we can at least get some of the bigger pieces up before this rain hits, it's already a little bit sprinkling. It's super damp in the air right now, so we got to get going.
So up until now, we've been measuring the short side, measuring over 4 foot the width of the sheet, and then holding a level, getting a measurement from the level to the next peak at the 4 foot mark. And then for whatever reason it just hit me, oh, this porch is a 4-on-12. So we haven't cut one like this yet, so we measured one measurement from the sharp point, threw our speed square on there, put it on a common rafter, which is what that is it should be 4 inches of drop for every 12 inches. So if this is right and that is right, this cut should be right. So let's see.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride.
At least our work environment is a little less muddy today.
Yeah, till that rain hits in another hour.
No, I'm just picking. Look how awful that looks.
Well, it really ain't bad compared to how it normally is after the rain. This next hour is going to determine whether if I leave these Crocs in 2-wheel drive or if I'm going to go in full 4-wheel drive mode.
As I reach out, reach out, reach out, reach out to the sky, I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day, cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay, cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. My way, my way, my way, my way. Cause I found my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found 'Cause I find my way. 'Cause I find my way. 'Cause I find my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Really helpful.
Super spoiled. Okay, so we have the next piece cut, but every time we go up there, the wind will gust and blow over our ladders. So we're trying to catch, this is the biggest piece, and of course the wind's gonna start howling, but if we can get the wind to calm down for just long enough for us to get it up there, get it held in place, and get some nails in it, we'll be all right.
Fingers crossed. It's a good thing I'm not scared of heights. The buzzers are circling. I think they thought that I was gonna fall.
They're like, hey, look at these two goobers on top of these ladders with the wind blowing. Let's just hang around here, we'll get a meal. Well, as you can see, we didn't knock this cut out of the park. We got off a little bit on our measurements. It's about 1 inch short, but luckily we're gonna have some big wide trim that's gonna go up here and you'll never be able to see that.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you. Oh, oh, I can't believe you love me. Oh, oh, I just feel so lucky. Oh, oh, still can't believe you love me. I hope it never ends. It's being more than friends. Yeah. You know I'm here to stay.
Hey, honey.
Day.
It's the piece we've been looking for. The last
So hold
piece.
Maybe we can get it cut and put up there without messing it up.
Look at those trees behind you.
This big black cloud is coming down. Falling angels all around. A warm breeze from the subway underground. The snow is falling heavily over town. Walking backwards in the snow. I hide my tracks as I go. The main park birds are singing nice and low. But I ain't got a clue which way to go.
I'm walking down the street on clouds instead of the concrete I'm dancing through. Everything's about to come my way. Nothing can ruin my day, no matter what anyone does or say. I smile at fools. No, I don't care, cause I am on my way up, and I won't stop, I won't slow down. Steady on my feet, I'm gonna rise up. No, I won't stop. It is mine.
Well, even though the wind and the rain might have shut down our outside work in progress for today, we still have things on the inside of the house we can do. We have some sheets of sheetrock that's laid in here just ready to get put up on this wall, and what a better time to do it. Well, it looks like we lucked out one more time with the weather. About the time we got the last sheet put up there, it started raining and the wind really picked up then. It caught a second gear.
And the rain caught a second gear because we were sure enough putting all these sheets up in a drizzle. And before we go, we want to do a big thank you to the people who ordered us a few things off our Amazon wish list. We love that this has become a segment each week, and even if it wasn't, we'd still appreciate every single one of y'all. So real quick, we want to hit a few. Last week we asked y'all who had ordered us this silicone caulking tool, and thank you Danny Short so much for sending us this. It is going to be immensely helpful whenever it comes time to caulk everything, because not only do we have toilets, we have cabinets, we have countertops, we have around every single outside wall, which we technically don't have to do, but we're overdoers anyway, so we're definitely going to get that done, and we just want to say thank you so much for this.
Now for this one, please don't get upset with me if I don't pronounce your last name correctly. Ozzy Alinu? God, I hope I got that right. Thank you so much for these screw extractors. Now I don't know if y'all have ever seen any of these or not, but especially like with the deck screws with a little star head in it, they're bad about stripping out. Once they're in there, they're in there. With these, you actually drill in where the star used to be, and you just flip the bit over, and it's got the exact right extraction tool just to pull that sucker right out of there. These are really cool. And we were just figuring out how in the world we was gonna cut this trim for this corrugated steel and make that exchange between there and that flat wall. Pretty sure this is gonna be the answer to that. That's a round head. That's a skinny head.
As y'all know, we put a countertop in our kitchen just to be able to put our stovetop in something. We don't have a wall oven, we have a microwave and this stovetop. So this air fryer that Bill from Alabama got us is gonna be so helpful for cooking literally anything. So thank you so much, Bill.
As you've seen in a couple videos prior to this one, we were able to pick up a toolbox and somewhat start organizing some of the clutter that we have in here as far as our tools go. We had them in little bins sitting around, and of course the tool that you need is going to be in the bottom of that bin. Wait, not in the bottom of that one, in the bottom of that one, and so forth and so on. So you can see how hectic that becomes. So thank you, Robert Evans, for getting us the 32-piece tool organizer to go in the toolbox to separate our bits and all that kind of stuff. This is going to be super handy.
Along with the tool organizer, he did not miss out on me and Ladley either. So we got Ladley a little bubble pushing mower, and I'll put a little clip of her playing with it. She absolutely loves it. Y'all, he did not miss out on sending me something either. I have never in my life existence owned something like this, and we might have to do a little bit of hemming, but feast your eyes on these pink camo cargo shorts. If this is your first video, I'm so sorry, you're probably very confused. But let me tell you something.
Cargo shorts for the win.
Uncle Amazon cargo shorts is what Jim lives in. You go in that closet, and I'm not kidding you, it is like color coordinated by the type of camo shorts that are in there. So now I get to add some to my pile.
You can put your things in there.
I am going to do a little bit of hem into these, but heck. How do they look? Is pink a good color?
You're gonna love them when you wear them.
You think so?
You're gonna have so many things stuck in them pockets.
I tried to get Jim to put these on to show y'all, because they're just a little bit big on me. That you couldn't have put that on the camera.
Well, they're a little big on her, but I'm telling you, there's not enough come-alongs and chain falls in America to make them fit me.
All right, y'all. Well, I know we joke and we pig with y'all, but we really, really do appreciate every single little item.
Thank you all, and we appreciate you joining us this week.
Next week starts the process of building our cabinets. First step, frame up the pantry. Second step, well, we haven't really got that far. We'll see you next week, Cajun family.